Hello everyone. This is Ivor Swarts. Hello everyone. This is Ivor Swarts, an ex-pneumatics student, someone whose life has been shaped by a lot of the experiences that I've gained at pneumatics, friendships that have still sustained me. Wisdom that has still sustained me. I am currently a youth pastor in Pretoria. Been doing that since I have left pneumatics, and pneumatics has left a huge, can I say more huges? Huge imprint on my life and my story. I was at pneumatics for 4 years. Can you believe it? I started with a gap year first. A friend of mine introduced me to pneumatics. He was a homeboy of mine from Grabouw, Faisal Jacobs. Shout out to you, Tafai. And he introduced me to pneumatics after he did a gap year at pneumatics. And so when I got to pneumatics, it's actually a miracle how I got to pneumatics. Quickly sharing the story with you. I applied for pneumatics after I came out of prison. In 2007, I applied for pneumatics to be at pneumatics in 2008. But I had no money. I had no registration fee. And I got a random phone call from Michelle from pneumatics. Shout out to you, Michelle, as well. I got a random phone call from Michelle who said, "Do you still want to come to pneumatics? Are you still keen?" I said, "I'm still keen. I don't have the registration fee." And she said, don't worry, bro." She didn't say that. But she said, "Don't worry, we've got you covered. Your entire year for 2008 was covered by pneumatics." That's how I got my foot in the door into the work and the life and the ministry and the calling that God has given me today. Pneumatics has given me, always say to people, pneumatics, the 4 years at pneumatics and my 5 years in prison has shaped me and my life and my stories more than anything else. The reason why I chose pneumatics was because I wanted to gain some experience in understanding the practical side of ministry. A lot of ministry schools, a lot of theological schools teach you the theory, teach you the wisdom, teach you how to read the Bible and all that, but they don't teach you how to do ministry, especially for teenagers, for young people, how to do ministry on a practical level. And I chose pneumatics because that was their specialty, to give you practical tools for ministry and mix that with theology, mix that with the arts, mix that with performing arts. They put you completely out of your comfort zone by putting you in situations that you would have to think fast, think quick, on how to adapt in the ministry world. Pneumatics changed my life. I wrote a poem about pneumatics called 4 Years Later, in which I captured my 4 years at pneumatics, every experience, every fault, every mistake that I've made, and there was a lot. But all the mistakes that I've made, all the regrets that I have, all the friendships I've gained, pneumatics has given me a foundation and a grounding for life and for ministry. And it's a space that if I did not have that opportunity, I don't even want to begin to think where I would have been in my life and in the ministry and the work that I do. Because of pneumatics, I have the opportunity in my work to not only work with a congregation and the youth there, but also going across the country, sharing my story, sharing the gift that God has given me. And pneumatics has built in a big way, has given me and built that platform for me. Pneumatics was the space where I shared for the first time my story in front of a high school audience in Pretoria and Gerrit Maritz School in 2008. We had a There was a space in the program where we had nothing to do, and I just said to my leaders, let the kids come in the hall, I will talk to them. I have never done this before that moment. And the moment the kids came in and I started sharing my story, I knew in that instant, this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. Speaking life and truth and God's good news into the lives of young people wherever I go. Pneumatics, you've changed my life, you've shaped my story. Keep doing the work that you do. I will always, always be grateful and an ambassador of you. Grace and peace.